And welcome back. So before the break, we were talking about self-love as a way to counter the negative effects of colorism. And what I want to ask you, ladies, is how do we do that when Hollywood seems to be still lagging behind, and there's tools like bleaching so that people that aren't happy with themselves because of their skin tone, they can just go and bleach their skin instead of dealing with those issues. So how do we do that? How do we empower people as Black women?
Boy, okay, so with the bleaching thing, I have a story, and I was very shocked. I went into, I'm not going to name the restaurant because I don't want to call people out, but I went into a restaurant last week. It's an African-owned restaurant, and what I was shocked in seeing was that 90% of the women in the restaurant that night had bleached skin. 90% of the women in there. And I don't understand, because sometimes I'm like, do you realize that it doesn't even look natural? It doesn't look like that's your skin.
It looks horrible.
It looks horrible.
Yeah.
But I was so shocked. I had never seen it so real. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never seen bleaching like that. Like, I know in Jamaica they do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos on bleaching. Vibes Cartel made bleaching very popular. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been upset with him about it because he did. He said he did it because it made his tattoos show up better. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Because realistically, my tattoos show up and I'm darker skinned. So it has nothing to do with that. Mm-hmm. And it's sad because it was Vibes Cartel made, bleaching was there before him, but he made it cool. Going back to Hollywood. He made it okay to bleach your skin. So we have people going out and buying cake soap and damaging their skin so they can be lighter.
Yeah.
But it shocked me when I walked into that restaurant. I honestly, for a while, I hope I wasn't staring anyone down. No one cursed me out, so I probably wasn't. But I was so shocked to see it. So, like, 90% of the restaurant were all bleached. And their men were there. And I'm like, well, how is this what, like, your men like this? This is what's hot. Like,
right.
I don't know.
And also, it's cancer causing.
Yes.
So, to do that, knowing that you're putting your health at risk, it shows you the extent of the self-hate.
I think at that stage, by the time you reach that point where you begin to bleach your skin, your health is the last thing that you're thinking.
Right.
You are just thinking about how are you going to be accepted? How are you going to be perceived in the society or the individual, the people that you're trying to impress? Because I think there is, once again, that perception that the lighter you are, the more beautiful you are. There are countries in Africa right now, if you look at the musicians, once upon a time, I think especially within the Congo, DRC, what was formerly Zaire, a lot of the artists had bleached skin.
Really? Wow.
Yes, so you look at them and you find that in the beginning they were very dark, and they continue, and you're like, wow, he just got lighter, and he's continuing to get lighter and continuing to get lighter. But I think once again we're also seeing a shift from all of that, because there are upcoming artists coming in and they've embraced the skin that they're in.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at an artist like Fally Ipupa. Fally Ipupa is dark chocolate. He's beautiful. And you don't see signs of skin bleaching on his part. He has fully embraced that. And so it's a matter of just shifting from there. And we begin also to see, ladies, women like Lupita Nyong'o just having completely embraced the dark skin that they're in. But Lupita is not the very first one in mainstream media.
Right.
I go back
Grace
to,
Jones.
Grace Jones.
Oh, yes.
I like Weck. Who else? So many women. You have Viola Davis, who is gorgeous,
and talented,
and very, very talented. And once again, a prime example, Michelle Obama. Having just fully just accepted who she is and lived in the beautiful skin that she's in. And
in marketing, you have to think about marketing. When they're marketing a lot of, even in tourism, you will see in a lot of countries that are predominantly Black, and I mean dark-skinned Black people, they will put the light-skinned people first. Always. Hollywood, in Bollywood, most of the actresses in Bollywood, if you look at them, they're all fair-skinned. And I'm like, y'all can't all be fair-skinned.
Yeah.
There has to be some dark skinned women there.
Oh, and there are dark-skinned Indian people. I mean, I see them all the time, and they're dark,
Darker
just
than
like,
us sometimes,
yeah,
right?
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
it's like when you see
Yeah.
even how marketing has done it, how they've used marketing as a tool to put in our face that
Yep.
light is better. And I think it's been happening so much that we don't even realize it anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's deep in our subconscious mind now. You know,
That light is better.
Yeah.
Light is better. What's about Indonesia? Indonesia, I think they do that as well. There's a lot of dark skinned people in
Oh,
Indonesia.
yeah.
But they'll put light skinned people in the front
Yeah.
to show that. Like, and it's like, it's not just light skinned people there.
Yeah.
I think it's all across the world. There has been a social conditioning that the lighter version of whatever race you're from, the more beautiful you are. And that's why I think you'll find, including the geishas, you know, the geishas will put on the makeups, and their makeup just makes them look really, really white and pale looking, you know, because, I don't know, perhaps it's a symbol of flawlessness or purity,
Success.
and perhaps
And
success as
beauty.
well, and beauty. So I think, how do we get away from that? It's, once again, it's just empowerment.
Yes.
You know, from a very young age, teaching the girls and the boys that hey, you're beautiful in that skin that you're in, and no, you're not any less beautiful than somebody who's lighter than you.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what I mean. So once we begin to do that, and it's in there, as they get older, they begin to embrace the skin that they're in, and they begin to love themselves. But
For
right
sure.
now, I feel like there's a certain generation that we've kind of lost them,
Yes.
you know, because they have bought into that, and all they do is find ways to make themselves lighter, day in, day out, you know. And you're talking about having gone into a restaurant. If you go to any beauty supply store today, there is an entire section
Dedicated to bleaching cream.
Yeah.
dedicated
Yeah.
to bleaching cream.
I see that, and I've
Yes.
wanted to just knock it down and throw it up.
And you feel like, what is this doing here?
Yeah.
And no, I went to one particular store, and they said, oh, this is supposed to be an African, we are pro-Africa, come in, you know, embrace your Afrocentrism. And you walk in, and the only product other than the shea butter, so they have the shea butter and all the rest of the products, bleaching products,
Wow.
bleaching creams, in every single name brand that you can possibly think. I think they had some peels, they had lotion, they had
Peels?
cream.
Wow.
Yes, they have peels as well.
Oh my
So peels,
gosh.
lotion, body soap, everything, facial scrub, things to just help you strip away that melanin. You know, so I think it's just that social construct to move away from that and to begin to empower the next generation that's coming in that hey, you are beautiful in whichever skin tone you're in, whatever shade that you are.
Absolutely. And I think what you were saying before about, you had mentioned all of those beautiful Black women, Viola Davis, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
We have to really celebrate that. And I think that we are. And I'm an optimist by nature, like happy is my default.
Yes.
But I do feel like we're making small baby steps towards just fully accepting who we are.
Yeah.
And I think that we have to be fearless in that, and we have to not hold back. And you know, that's why we hear things like Black girl magic. Some other races might feel like that's exclusive, but we have to do it to empower ourselves and to heal, because we've gone through so much.
We have gone through so much, and that power had been taken away from us.
Exactly.
So we are reclaiming
Exactly.
what was initially ours.
Yeah.
So nobody should really feel offended at
No.
that. You know, Black girl magic.
I remember my mom, she used to color all of our like Christmas ornaments, like the angel that we put on top of the tree. She would buy it, it would be white, and she would color it brown. And my mom is a strong, proud Black woman. And she used to do all those little things, and always, you know, spending the time trying to make things, you know, look more Afrocentric. And you know, that still wasn't enough for me. I still felt like, no, you know, I need to make changes. I need to relax my hair and all those things. So I think it's important that as a community we do that, and we're shameless in doing it, because we need to heal. We'll be right back on the issue of colorism.